a week?
Well, it sounds pretty difficult, but it's possible. It's possible. Fox 32's Corey McFerrin talks with a lifestyle expert about how you can save money and lose weight all at the same time.
So when you check out at the grocery store, do you feel sometimes like you're hit with sticker shock, right? Well, you can eat healthy and not break the bank. A lot of people don't believe that, but lifestyle expert Andrea Metcalf is here to show us it can be done.
It can be done. You know, you have to do a little bit of planning and thought in this, but you really can eat in under $20 a week.
Because you do hear
at
that.
20.
You do hear that from people who say, boy, I'd love to do it, I just can't afford to do that.
Right. And like, look at my list. Let's go through.
Yeah.
Read this off, because this is $20.05.
Okay, you went to Trader Joe's, which is not an inexpensive place to buy your food. It's, you know, and we got tortillas, you got eggs, broccoli, beans, carrots, potatoes, onions, all down the list, a whole chicken, and the total with tax, $20.50. Impressive. And you're saying you can make how many meals here with this?
7 days of food here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And let's talk about some key points, because we talk about organic being more expensive than non-organic,
right.
But I chose almost everything that was good enough to be not organic. In other words, the bananas, the carrots, the onions, the potatoes, they all have peels, so you can take those peels off or wash them really well, and you're less chance of having those insecticides, pesticides. Now, the only one that I couldn't get organic was broccoli, but I really feel that cruciferous vegetables are so important in our diet, the ones that are high in fiber, and that's why I chose that.
Okay.
I also gave you a couple of choices. I did go with some canned beans in this because they didn't have the dried, but that would have saved me about $1.50 if I would have went with dried lentils, coming in around 69 cents.
Okay.
And I would have had 4 times the amount, because lentils, once we hydrate them and pump them up, they're going to be nice and big and juicy. Not quite as big as these beans, but definitely give us the good fiber.
Let me ask you this, Andrea. As we look at this smorgasbord of food, are there one or two items that just you felt like were great values, you know, that you came away from Trader Joe's with?
Well, I really think that you've got to start with some good proteins, and so the beans and the chicken. Now, the chicken was a little more expensive. This is a $7.50 chicken, but I'm going to use it throughout the week. I'm going to end up boiling it to start, and I'm going to make some nice chicken stock, and I'm going to have chicken soup 2 or 3 days a week. I can have my side of my corn tortilla, and keep in mind, too, that all of these meals are under 1,400 calories for the day, the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So not only are you eating healthy, but you can lose weight on this type of food as well.
Yeah, I guess the one, when I look at all this, it looks great, and you've prepared some nice things, but there is work involved, and you got to be prepared to put the time in to make it happen.
You are correct.
Yeah.
And I mean, simple things, simple work though. You could take your potatoes, slice them real thin, put them on a cookie sheet, and you've got like a nice little crispy hash brown to go on the side. You can take your eggs, scramble them up, add in those black beans to pump up the fiber. I mean, 1/2 cup of black beans has 10 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber. So it becomes this super nutrient-dense breakfast for about 500 calories. It's good stuff.
Not bad. Fantastic. And is there one thing when you went through this exercise that sort of surprised you as you went about it, that maybe you said, wow, I didn't know we could make that happen at that price?
Well, I think that the value also, when you said about values, eggs were such a clean, lean protein. Even with the yolks, they're high in vitamin B. They're good for you.
Right.
And so I think it made it very simple. You know, I was a little challenged at first, because when you start to think about the cost of food, and I also went on Peapod Online and came up with the same numbers. The cost of food doesn't have to, you know, break the bank. You can eat very healthy, very lean, with just $20 a week.
Yeah, $1.49 for 12 eggs, really? I mean, think about that. That can go a long way. All right, so more information. Somebody says, you know what, it's a heck of an idea. I want to learn more about how you did that and what you went about.
Well, then come to my website, AndreaMetcalf.com. Check my blog. I've got it all up there. You'll see it this afternoon. And I think one more thing to think about, add more beans to your diet. The average American only gets 2 to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables. Beans fit that category, so more beans, fruits, and veggies.
Corey was going to say it's the musical fruit, but we ran out of time.
Beans for breakfast.
All right, so vernal equinox means what?
Equinox, equal day, equal night.
Nice.
We're about 12 hours. We're the fish.